Hello, 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 my beautiful mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea, my fellow Pisces. This is our daily vibe message from our guides for March 19th. Let's see what we need to see, know, and expect as we navigate through yet again another day. Let's see what we have here. Yes, let's see what we have. Okay, coming in with our first card, we have been given the best card in the deck, the Sun, the Five of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, working again with the Clarifying Life Situations, which is a very big deck actually, guys. And I'm getting good response with them from people liking these in their readings. And I change things up periodically as we go through, but this has been a really good deck, and it's a big deck. Okay, our first card is Rising Flames. Let your passion guide you to the fulfilling purpose meant for you. Ignite your soul. Embrace the mysteries of life. Stay open-minded and embrace the wisdom that unfolds from every experience. Not being afraid to go out there and try something new, but be careful. Don't do something that has high risk. You don't want to get your fingers burnt, okay? This is about going out there and letting your passion guide you. And this going towards your purpose, but make sure that you do your homework. Make sure that you do your research. Always being careful not to make any major, take any major risks. Coming in with that, we have the best card in the deck. I love the Sun. The Sun is that card of all over well-being, physical, spiritual, mental, good health. And this card also says that you now are capable of walking in your own spotlight, going out there and being seen for who you are, your integrity, your authenticity, and your beautiful, beautiful soul. This card says you deserve this happiness. You've worked hard for what you've got, and now you have a clear sight line of igniting even more passion to go after even more goals. What is your dream? Pisces, you're big dreamers. Set those dreams into motion. Don't be afraid to go out there and, swim in deep waters. Step out of the pond and go into the big ocean. Don't be afraid to go after what you want. Coming in next, we have Create a New Identity. Embrace change and rediscover yourself, crafting a narrative aligned with your true essence. Sculpture of Self. Shape the sculpture of self, honoring the perpetual act of forming and expressing identity. So they just said coming out. Some of you might be coming out and exposing yourself for who you truly are, and you're going to find the beautiful, beautiful liberation and freedom to do that. You may be changing things. You could be reinventing yourself, going through a huge transformation. That's not unusual for us as Pisces because we do get brave once in a while and jump out of the pond into the ocean. And this is about you accepting and embracing and adapting to change. Okay, so today there might be some things that come up, and you're going to go out there and say, you know what? Okay, I'm up to it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get back in the game. You can count on me. Okay. Now, this is a card of this is a card of challenges, but finding the resources to resolve them when we get this Five of Pentacles. And this card says, don't be too proud to ask for help. Okay, Pisces, we know you're capable. We know that we can take on the world when we put our mind to it, and we want to heal the world, and we want to do great things. And often we are capable of doing some great things. However, there comes a point where Pisces is either swimming upstream or down. They're either laughing or they're crying. That is who we are. Extremely sensitive. Why not? We're made up of all the other signs, right? They just tossed us in a pot and shook us up, and here we are. So, Pisces, this is a card that says if you're feeling lack and loss, emotionally or spiritually or mentally, seek out the help. Find the people who can professionally help you, or if you have a beautiful, beautiful soul around you who you can confide in, a listening ear, a shoulder to lean into, a soft place to land, okay? If it's money, just go to your lending and loaning institutions, your banks, your finance companies, your bookkeeper, your accountant. Speak to people that or the tax man. Speak to the people who you need to talk to so that you can put your mind at ease and have clarity and get the answers you need. Don't be too proud to ask. Now, and don't internalize everything and take all the burdens on yourself, they told me. Okay, so we've got the card Slow Climb. You are getting there one steady step at a time with a little bit of effort. Worth the effort, okay? Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth Knowing your dedication will lead you to these rewarding discoveries. So staying consistent, right? Being dedicated through your own due diligence and determination, you can avoid the cracks. You can do your research. You can find out where you're going, but you're going to be able to navigate and maneuver anything this day. It's a slow climb, okay? That's okay. Rome wasn't built in a day, and this is what we have to do. Be patient, and I know patience is one of our best traits. Okay, we got the Knight of Swords. Excitement, charging towards a goal, charging towards something that really has got your creative juices flowing. But again, remember I talked about risk here, where I had said you don't want to get your fingers burnt. Be mindful, because here he is running up the hill, jumping on the back of a motorcycle. The road is a dirt road. He has no idea what's on the other side of the hill. He's just hell-bent to get there. And so what you need to do is just pull back on the reins a little bit, because Pisces, when you get excited, you get excited. And that's wonderful, because you are passionate, you're sensitive, you're creative. But trust your inner feelings here. This is where you need to tap into your intuition and your gut feelings, saying, oops, this might have a risk involved. I need to look into it first. Okay. Coming in next, we have the release burdens, embrace clarity, and go and let go of what no longer serves you. Allow new insights to guide your path. Saving grace, forgiving yourself and others heals the wound and sets you free. So if you're carrying any burdens of unhappiness, regrets, remorse, betrayal, breakups that happen, you have to let it go. It's hard, because Pisces, we have a soft skin, and when we get wounded, the wound goes deep. It takes a long time for a Pisces. They may say, I forgive you, but they'll never forget it. And they'll be very guarded. They'll be very wary. They'll be very careful of the next step, or allowing you in their circle again, or in their waters. So Pisces, you will have to forgive yourself or someone, which will, because it frees us. We don't carry that burden anymore. We just say, I relinquish this. I don't have to accept it. I don't have to give validation to the behavior that happened. You just move on. And you let go of those burdens, right? So that you can move on. It allows you new insights and to guide you on your path in a new direction. You're doing it. Look what showed up, right? That Queen of Swords. You saw me deal. I didn't pick it. The Queen of Swords, I like her. I always liked her, because she's straight up. She calls it as it is. She doesn't sugarcoat. She reminds me of myself, although I'm supposed to be the Queen of Cups. But I think we can have a little mix of everything being a Pisces. The Queen of Swords, yeah, she wipes her hands clean of any situation. She cuts through the red tape. She says, you know what? She looks across her court and she says, you don't let the door hit you on the way out. You committed and you haven't completed, and you haven't done what I asked of you, or done what you should. But she also cleans house, and she gets rid of things, and she purges. And that means unfulfilling jobs, toxic relationships, things that outgrow their life expectancy, with energy and things like that. And she's gone, and she doesn't even ask anybody's opinion. She doesn't need it. She's solo. She's independent. She's strong. She's single. She goes out there and she jumps on her raft, and away she goes. And she doesn't care where it's going to take her. She just knows she's not going back to something that didn't help her in the beginning. Walk away from it. Okay, coming in with our beautiful angel card number, we got 2002, and that comes out to a 4. But this card says unconditional love, Pisces, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, taking action. It's time to put those long cherished ideas into action. You will soon come into in contact with the appropriate individuals, circumstances, and resources. Eventually, you will experience joy as well as these brand new opportunities, and trust the process. So again, Pisces, setting yourself up. I mean, you've got the Sun card. You find the resources. You're passionate to go after it, and you're out of here. Wow. Let's see what we have for additional information today for my beautiful fellow Pisces. See what we have. Okay, our first card is partnership. Our next card is meditation and manifest. Our next card is don't back down. And we've got solitude. I told you there's that queen. And the bottom we've got star power. Okay, well, there's our sun card here. Okay, so partnership. You may be dealing with somebody who you were involved in partnership, and maybe you're leaving them. Okay, maybe you're getting out, you're releasing the burdens, you're forgiving them, and you're moving on. But it can also be a good card. It can also mean that you're passionate, you're going after your goals here with your creativity, opportunity that comes in. Take your time, Pisces. We're really good about making, I am as a YouTube creator, listening, but not enough, okay, to meditation. Taking ourselves to that time and place of silence where we can clear our mind. We can send all our worries out into the universe and ask our angels and the divine to take them. There could be something here, Pisces, that you're not going to back down on. You're going to stand your ground and move on. Solitude, again, with meditating and manifesting, being able to not isolate yourself and internalize problems, but to take yourself to that place of peace and relaxation. Well, my beautiful, beautiful fellow Pisces, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. And always know, and successful day today, March 19th, always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you, and I'll see you soon, my beautiful fellow Pisces.